Hello everyone, Reconnaissance here, and I'm going to talk about a lot of the new things that were released today with EpicDuel's usual Friday update. So then, one of the big things is the Armageddon thingy. I can't pronounce it, but that's a new pro package, but I don't really care too much about that because there's a lot more important balance changes, and besides, I don't use Varium too much. But this is a little interesting still, because look, Botanical Battlesuit, classless armor with new armored roots core. This core is cast on yourself and will root you to the ground, boosting your defenses and preventing you from doing melee attacks. So I'm actually very curious. Boosting your defenses by how much? And prevent you from doing melee attacks. Yes, this is it might actually encourage me to try to get the package, but this is like a very interesting core. And it reminds me of Thorns as well, except Thorns is a little different. Like, like most attacks will reflect 50% of damage back and that sort of thing. Alright. Botanical Hazard and Dark Botanical Hazard. Physical and energy robot with Poison Spores ability. Poison Spores deals 60% robot damage as poison over 4 turns. Yes, fuck yes. This is a very interesting bot as well. And in my opinion, this, like, I actually haven't even gone in game yet, but this should be better than the buddy bots. And deals 60% robot damage as poison over 4 turns. Yeah. Technology abusers, like especially I'm talking tactical mercenaries here, they will abuse this robot damage. Oh, is this all for like the 5 focus thing that apparently everyone's supposed to have? It's just weird. But like, here's a little detail: the epic egg hunt has ended. If you have leftover eggs, you can drop them off at any merchant. Well, fuck it, I didn't finish. I only had 40. I had 45. Alright, now for the really good part. Balance changes! Yay! Oh, whoops. Alright, blocks. Blocks now prevent 85% of damage instead of 100. Alright, yeah, that's good. Like, it'll kind of like, I think this is kind of what happens when people start complaining about luck and that sort of thing in Shadow Arts. And personally, I think blocks were always fine where they were, but I didn't get blocked too often, so maybe I don't know that much about them. But 85%, yeah, that should actually, like, that's a pretty good compromise actually, since we got all these people raging about blocks and that sort of thing. A blocked attack still cannot stun or crit, no biggie there, but like, since they actually deal damage, shouldn't they be able to actually stun or crit, like, realistically? Like, think about it. If you can still break through your enemy's defenses, but not like fully, only 15% of damage is dealt. It's still the fuck, whatever. All right, poison effects. All right, so now they can be removed with Field Medic, and this blue text here under poison effects is it's worth reading. This change is meant to make poisons more interesting by allowing the poison player to cleanse the effect, and make applying the poison more tactical by applying it during Field Medic's cooldown, or try to bait out an early heal from a player. You know what I see, guys? Okay, no, I know maybe it's not worth it, but also maybe like people might start actually doing like poison bait builds, like say a tactical mercenary. Yes, I am talking tactical mercenary because they are the TLM is a very versatile class, and I wish I could play as one again, but. Like, maybe, like, a level 1 poison grenade, so you only put 1 skill point to it, not that important. But, like, I don't know, this just presents a very wide range of possibilities, and coupled with this bot, the Botanical Hazard, you could use that as, like, a baiter as well. So even if you have, like, crappy robot damage, no focus, you're, like, a strength build, you could try to use poison as, like, try to bait, but like it might not really be worth it, because I think like the poison might just be like 1, 1, 1, and then it's over. But this is a very interesting like range of possibilities you've got here. And Toxic Grenade. This change brings toxic toxic grenades damage closer to that of Venom Strike, and helps compensate for the fact that poisons can now be cleansed. Alright. Poison damage increased 4 to 13 per turn from 3 to 12. And the 3 and 4 refer to at level 1, and 12 to 13 refer to max at level cap. I remember when it used to be 14 damage. That was only for a week, and then the devs nerfed it. Now strikes for 70% primary weapon damage, up from flat 5 damage. What? It had a flat 5? I never knew. Alright. But actually, I'm thinking, like, especially toxic grenade builds, like, here's the thing, you don't see too many Venom Strike builds around, do you? Well, I'm talking, like, high level cap-wise. But then, like, toxic grenade, there's a fair amount. I mean, like, there's still a lot more robots going around, a lot more, tank build, actually, most robot tank TLM builds use toxic grenade, so they're kind of, like, same thing. But this is, oh god, I just realized this is a very bad nerf. But the blue text, remember the blue text? It's just like throwing out some build ideas out there. I actually expect to see some poison bait builds by the end of this week, because if EpicDuel is the EpicDuel that I know and love, and if the players are as smart as they were from before Omega, then builds will come out. Or if people are still as good as copying as they were then. Now, Venom Strike. This change helps compensate for the fact that poisons cannot be cleansed. Yeah, okay. Poison damage increased by 1. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. Still strikes for 85%. Yeah, that's cool also. Bugs figured out. Whoa. Okay, whatever. So this is just what I'm thinking, guys. But I'm going to try to make a build after I showcase my current one, since I've been holding off on showcasing it for quite a while, but might as well just get over with it now. Okay, guys, I'm back for no apparent reason, because I discovered an EpicDuel newsletter in my inbox, which is a very rare occurrence. I think the last one I got was for last year, about like the war, the first one. Oh yeah, whatever. This week in EpicDuel new, right. So they have a picture too, and in the last video I said I did not log into the game yet, and I still have not. So that's a nice little picture here. Plant punch that course, just like your default attack. I don't know why they have to make all these. I don't know why they have to even make art for it. It's just any robot's regular default attack. In the Poison Spores core, it looks like a mace. Reminds me of one. Because in RuneScape, all the maces are spiky. Alright, in the Rooted core, looks kind of interesting too. And as does the Botanical Battle Suit. Oh, I remember the guy on the forums thought it was a nuclear armor, because if you look kind of closely, you can see sort of like a nuclear pattern-ish thing here-ish. But like, the core art itself seems to be like a form of generator. Like, it just reminds me of a generator for some reason, even though I know the human model looks a little different. And these two are really no surprise, because I've seen images of them floating around the Twitter, the developers' Twitter. Blah 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 blah. He's totally in tune with nature. Look, he's got these little like branches, like thorn, like vine things. No, vines are like more green. These are like branches growing over him. That's cool. And he's an archivist too, which should be interesting. And I found a big typo here. The Slayer does not take kindly to off-worlders intruding his home turf. So this Friday, he's prepared to finally release his personal stash of armor to help eager duelists to repel the alien threat. Additionally, the Dragon Buster sword will be buffed to a level 35 weapon, and included with the new 5 key package. Okay, if this is not familiar, this is from Delta. More specifically, September of last year. So apparently there's a big chunk that wasn't supposed to be here. That's funny. Really funny. So yeah, it's just this week's newsletter, and I'm actually just kind of glad that they actually sent out a newsletter in the first place.